And we are live. Welcome everyone to the MPCA Dream Team. We had some technical difficulties, but you know, we overcame that and we are here. So thanks everyone for tuning in. This is our weekly Monday webinar, and we talk all about MPA, even MPCA, and what's happening, what's going down, and we have our normal people on from time to time. We have some new people. And so let's just do a round robin quickly. I might start with myself. My name's NG Gavin. I've been online. If you compress everything up, you know, if you take everything and you compress it all up, probably 10 years. So it's been a long road for me, but it's definitely something that it is possible. It is possible if you just, you know, stay consistent and you just, you know, you go through all the motions, but it's definitely worth it. It's definitely worth it. And it also helps if you find a good vehicle like MPA and MPCA. It makes the journey a lot faster. So with that said, that's enough about me. Let's go on to Ralph. Ralph.
You lost him?
Yeah, go ahead, Ralph.
Okay. Sorry. I had a frozen picture, so I thought we lost you. So my name is Ralph. I'm German, but I live in Thailand now for 2.5 years. I started my online business 1.5 years ago, and after almost 6, 7, 8 months, I was focusing on rev shares. And when you go online and when you look for rev shares, it's not a coincidence to meet this guy here called NG Gavin. He's very present, and I followed some videos of him, and I really liked the stuff he was talking about. And so I'm now also in MyPayingCryptoAds. I started with another rev share before this, but this looks like it's going to come to an end. But anyway, I'm really happy with my decision, and I'm at 300 ad packs right now, and I'm focusing on this one now. And another thing is I started to make some videos, as my sponsor told me, and I really get fun about this right now. So I'm doing it maybe 1 or 2 a day. And actually I watched my first video this morning. I really could say, oh, I made some improvements. So it's getting better every day. And also to speak in front of the camera and speak to your own for the first time is a little bit weird, but I get used to it, and I'm really loving it right now. And I would miss a day when I would not do a video right now. So that's it for me.
Yeah, you get used to it. It becomes part of your routine, and I'm enjoying seeing your videos because you know you get to tell a little bit about yourself and where you are in this journey, and we're all at different places. I think you're south of Bangkok, aren't you?
No, I'm in Pattaya.
Yeah, okay, we're just dropping out of there a bit. Might be my connection.
Mm-hmm.
Myself, I'm in Chiang Mai, so you know, we're both in Thailand, and we're definitely going through that sort of same journey together, in a way. So Dennis, we might just go to you. Mate. If you could just you know, tell a little bit about yourself and your journey so far.
Sure.
Online.
Sure. Well, yeah, I came to Japan, where I'm presently, you know, living now, about 4 decades ago. I came here basically to study the culture, and obviously I like where I'm at because I'm still here, right? And I've got grandchildren. My oldest grandson, he's 16 now, and I got a granddaughter who's around 13. So it looks like I'll be staying in Japan. And as an expat and a person that's, 66 years old, I'm out of the job market completely for sure. There's no way I could enter a company and be employed and receive a salary. So being online is the best place for maintaining the lifestyle that I want to have. And for me, I've looked at the Forex situation. I've looked at the matrices. I haven't really seen proof of anyone really keeping the money that they made. I see a lot of people earn some money, but then after a few months, it's gone. Either the program ran out of steam or they just went in too heavy and maybe sustained a big loss, right? So I find rev shares to be the next best step. But even among rev shares, there are those that are sustainable and there are those that are challenged to have sustainability. Maybe I'm eating too much sushi. I can't get my S's out. Right? So I'm loving, MyPaying Crypto Ads primarily because it's Bitcoin in, it's Bitcoin out. I've got grandkids, like I said, so you see ups and downs with growth, right? Therefore, when Bitcoin goes up and Bitcoin goes down, I go, so? It's just like, when markets are doing their swings up and down, that's natural. It's just growth. It's just like life, right? And I enjoy it. I'm going to stick with it and, follow the advice like Ralph was saying. NG said, make videos. Okay. Make videos, and after a while you get comfortable with doing that activity, and then it becomes a consistent behavior that you develop, right? And then you start looking at how to structure the rest of your business so that it can be sustainable, and that's what we have here right now, sustainability. Okay, back to you.
Yeah, man. Grandpa, you've been living in Japan too long. It's just sustainability.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, thank you, thank you, Grandpa, from the land of the rising sun. I like that. I actually watched that video that you shared about Japan, and it was condensed. History, centuries of Japan, all condensed in one. I thought that was a really funny video, but it was cool. It told a lot about Japanese history and culture.
Yeah, he was a riot.
So, yeah, it's funny how someone has the actual time to put into. They've got a lot of time on their hands. But thanks for jumping on, Grandpa. Now we've got a special guest. Pedro. This guy has been making a splash in the social media scene, and he wants fast results, and he's certainly just basically taking the bull by the horns, and he wants to take the fast road. So when I say to make live streams, make videos, he just goes to the maximum, right? And he's keen, and we're going to hear his story in a minute. So Pedro, thank you for jumping on board today. And for those that don't know you, if you could just maybe tell a little bit about yourself and your journey so far.
All right, sounds good. All right, first of all, hola a todos, ¿cómo están? Okay, so my name is Pedro Ramirez Rubio. I am from Mexico, and the reason maybe y'all like, why is his English so good? I used to live in the States for about 20 years back in Texas. Came over here for some reasons. I don't want to talk about that. We had to get a tequila. It's gonna be a long night, long day. So in my journey online, I've been roughly about 2 years. 2 years, basically struggling, but I don't call it struggling. I just call it, being more experienced, because every day is crazy. Every day is crazy. I started this just like whatever, because obviously in the United States they pay you more over there than over here. What I get paid in a week over here, I get paid over there in a day. So so I was like, I need to find a way to start making decent amount of money what I used to make. I used to have a different lifestyle over there, So then I just started looking up and everything on the internet. I started out with PTC sites, you know, pay-to-click sites, and you get pennies, dude. You get pennies, like literally. And then I was like, so I did that for 3 or 4 months because I didn't want to invest. I was scared, like literally, I was scared. Like everybody else, I'm pretty sure everybody else in the. I hope my computer doesn't go down. Okay. Anyways, so I started with that, and I was trying to get referrals. I'm pretty sure everybody wants to know how to get referrals, you know. And I was like, man, I don't know how to get referrals. It's crazy. So anyways, I started making videos, but like 1 every month. I used to suck. I'm pretty sure I still do. You know, every day I get it more advanced, you know, more pro at it. I still do 1 every month, but I used to just like swing around the chair, like really, really nervous. Just, no, well, this, that, and you know. So everything just started. Everything just changed. You know, like Angie says, I hope my computer doesn't turn off.
No, you're
like
good,
Angie,
mate. You're good.
Like Angie says, you know, make videos. Like not every day, you know what I mean? There's to make videos every month. So I joined this 90-day video challenge, and after that, everything changed. I mean, I was in like 30 different types of internet sites, PTC sites, rev shares, Matrix, Hips. I never liked them, but anyways, that's a whole different story. So how I got into the rev share industry, MPA, obviously, that was my first rev share. And I started back in November 2015. That was a while back. And
You there? We're just freezing, Pedro. Can anyone else? Is it just my screen, or just we got Pedro that's frozen? Yeah, that's okay, Pedro. That's all good, mate. What we might do is we might carry on, and then we'll come back to your story, okay, mate? So don't sweat it, brother. It's all good. Yeah, look, I've been trying to help Pedro as much as I can and motivate him, because when I see someone like Pedro, he's very, very motivated, and you know, really, rev shares is the simplest business like you can ever do, in my opinion, right? I struggled with so many things for like many years, and then when I discovered rev shares, it's like click 10 ads a day, buy as many ad packs as you can. I don't care what you have to do, just, you know, go get a second job and scrub toilets. Use that money to buy ad packs, and then just through that process, let people know about your journey, because you're going to make earnings every day regardless. So those of you that don't know what rev shares are, I want to give you like a 30-second breakdown of what it is. Okay, it's an advertising platform. You buy ad packs. The more ad packs you have, the more you earn daily. The only requirement is you have to view 10 other ads from other advertisers. And then what you do is you can use the ad packs that you have to advertise any other website. And then you just click your 10 ads a day, view other people's ads. If you like those ads, you know, inquire more about those ads. And you can make a full-time income from it. It's an advertising platform. The key with rev shares is you have to get your ad pack count up. That's the key. The more ad packs you have, simple equation, the more ad packs you have, the more money you make daily. So you have to think of yourself, well, that's the formula. What do I have to do to get more ad packs, right? So then at the stage where I was at, I was still like, you know, in the MPA, I was at 300 ad packs. I was like, it wasn't enough. I wanted to get to the top level. What did I have to do? So then I racked my brain and I thought, I need to get my ad packs up. I can repurchase, I can refer, I can buy more ad packs, I can do all this stuff. But that is the thing. You have to get your ad pack count up. So get a second job, get a third job, whatever. Sell stuff do whatever it takes to get your ad pack count up. Because once you get it to 1,200, 1,300, 1,400, it's game over. Okay. you can then do what you want, leave your job, build upon that, and that's exactly what I did when I moved to Thailand. So, Pedro, you there? We just lost you for a second. You were talking about you started with the PTC sites.
Yeah, sorry about that. So I started off with PT sites, but I started knowing about MPA when I fairly registered around November 2015. I was still a newbie, you know what I mean? So and I still am, just have a little bit of experience. And I just like rev share, like what is this? So I just grabbed $20, you know. Right here in Mexico, it's like 400 pesos, which is like double the amount, which is really not much, you know. But for me, that I was kind of scared, you know, just like I don't want to. I'd rather spend in a beer or something. Nah, I'm just messing with you guys. I don't drink. No, anyways, so I put them in, and then I was like, watch 10 ads every day. I'm like, are you serious? Is that easy? I'm like, you know, I was like, it's not possible. So I started the ads. So then something happened with the PayPal issue. I'm pretty sure most of you guys know what happened with the PayPal issue. And I was like, oh, my $20. I don't want to invest no more. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. So I just left it alone. And then in like 3 or 4 months later, everybody got their seed back, you know. And I was like, man, like this guy actually gave back my money, you know. After so many times I invest here, invest there, and they take away the money. They're like, man, you know, they're just like recollecting. And I'm like, okay, where's my money? You know, okay, everybody's recollecting. Where's my money? I don't see my money. So anyways, around $300 I lost, you know. So they gave me back $20. Like, all right, I'm gonna work it, watch my 10 ads every day, you know. So then I started watching ads every day. So at like maybe around 8 months later, I didn't even notice, and I had like $200, you know, or something like that. And I was like, and I never made videos. I never made nothing about MPA. I was like, I don't want to deal with it because it's gonna be a scam, and then everyone's gonna be mad at me, and then you know. So I was like, I started seeing results. I was like, man, what is going on here? Like, they just opened MPCA. Like, these guys are going big, you know. And then I started getting into rev shares, you know, like started like investigating, you know, like Sherlock Holmes. And so you know, I was like, and BTC, Bitcoin, I didn't want to know about that, you know. When I knew about Bitcoin, it was around 800, about 9-10 months ago. And the only reason why I got into, sorry about that, give me 1 second. Okay, yes.
No problem.
It was my girlfriend's alarm.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I was in My24, which is another rev share. But yeah. Anyways, what happened with Payza, and everything gave me in Bitcoin. So that's the reason how I started in Bitcoin. Like, I already have Bitcoin, you know what I mean? So this when I started getting to Bitcoin, you know. So to make this long story short, MPCA rocks.
Right, I tell you what, that's the best thing you've yeah, that's exactly to the point. And your English is very good, by the way. So, but you know what, I encourage you to keep on doing your videos in Spanish, because like you can be like the Spanish guru dude of MPA, because there's like no one does Spanish videos. So you can tap into that market and just crush it. Get a whole bunch of amigos on, and you only need like 20 or 30 people if you want to build a small team. That is, if you want to get to the top level fast, you only need like 20 or 30 amigos, right? And then help them, and then you can get to the, you know, you max out MPA and max out MPCA. But I think you're gonna do a lot better than 10 or 20 amigos, man. You're gonna be like, you know, a couple of hundred, and bring in all of you know, Colombia, then you bring in all of you know, another. So I think you're going to do fantastic, man. And it's good to have you on the webinar. So we might just quickly go to the stats, and you know, the stats are amazing. 7,556 Bitcoin paid out. So, you know, you're looking at 7.5 million paid out. Everything's going fine. 71,000 Alexa rank. Everything like it's like MPA over again, but without the headaches. It's just, if I can say, it's just a well-run program, and everything is like what we've learned from MPA. It's like now coming into MPCA, and it's just like very, very comforting, because the rev share industry has been, as you know, up and down, up and down. Now I listened to the MPA webinar. We always touch on our peeps at MPA, because that's where it all started. I believe that Ethereum might be coming in a couple of weeks, so into MPCA. So that is going to be awesome, because I really hope. If Uday, if you're watching this, I really hope that you make Ethereum just like 1,300 ad packs and Bitcoin 1,300 ad packs, so then we can make double, right? But man, Ethereum is just going to absolutely explode, and it's just another thing that's going to make us more stronger. So what I wanted to talk about, everyone's got their own sort of thing that we can talk about today. Okay, so what I might do is we might go to Ralph and see. First of all, obviously we saw you last week. What has happened, or did you want to talk about anything in specific that you want to particularly talk about that relates to the business, or even just internet marketing in general?
Yeah, not really something special. Also, maybe what I mentioned before in other webinars we had is what I love about MyPayingCryptoAds. Not that it's, in my view, the best rev share on the market besides MPA, but the combination with the cryptocurrency. And this I was asked several times in the last week. Oh, we know you are invested in Bitcoin, and now Bitcoin is dropping 30% or whatever, and so are you worried about it? You lost so much money. I say, no, I'm not worried about it, because I'm in Bitcoin and I'm not exchanging. So I'm not exchanging Bitcoin for US dollar or euro or whatever, and I'm earning Bitcoin. And so when I don't exchange, I don't make any loss, So, and I have a goal. I want to max the program out, and if I'm lucky, it will be end of next year, and then maybe I have a look. What is Bitcoin about? It just skipped over 1,000 US dollar, by the way, so it's a good recovery, so to say. And so, yeah, this is what I really like about this program. You have a good running program where you can really count on every day. Your earnings are coming, your daily earnings, the withdrawals are regularly, and everything is working fine. And on the other hand, you have the option with making even more money with the increasing value of Bitcoin.
I'm not really worried. I always think long term. Okay, whenever I go into anything, I always think long term, because what happens today, what happens tomorrow, is just a lot of people that have a knee-jerk reaction, and then they do stuff, and then they look back a couple of days later, they're like, well, maybe I shouldn't have sold my Bitcoin. But I look long term, Ralph, and I'm the same. I don't sweat it, because everything that's happening with the hard fork, soft fork, or whatever fork you want to call it, doesn't bother me one bit, because Bitcoin has a market cap of $16 billion. Like, that's not going to be wiped away because of another cryptocurrency coming in, another faction that is split from Bitcoin. It's not going to affect it. And then you've got the other upcoming cryptocurrencies. So when Ethereum gets added to MPCA, it's going to be like, like another cryptocurrency we can make money off. So it's going to strengthen the program. So yeah, I agree. Did you have any thoughts on that at all, Dennis, before we go to you? Or
yeah, sure. Like, I will concur with what Ralph was saying there, and also you, NG. I never worry about forks at all, because I use chopsticks. Basically, forks are not something I'm concerned with at all. And yeah, you know, ups and downs, like I've said earlier before we started this hangout, they happen. And if you're a person that gets led around by your nose by other people's opinions or how they would like to persuade you to take an action in one direction or the other, you know, sooner or later you've got to decide, you know, what your own path is going to be. Now, we've got our friend over here from Mexico. I probably consume at least one avocado a day. They come from Mexico over here to Japan. And I used to get them for $1 or 99 cents, basically. And in only a few months, that price is now up to $1.38 per avocado. Okay? They don't say avocado in Japan, they say avocado. I said, oh my God, look at the price of that avocado. And here's the point, see? When people say, oh, your Bitcoin went down, you lost money. Well, like Ralph said, you don't lose nothing unless you turn it into a fiat currency, right? As a matter of fact, I take my Bitcoin debit card and I walk up there to the cashier with my avocado and she swipes my card. And guess what? I just paid for that with a Bitcoin that I got at $730 many months ago. So this whole concept of it up and down and you losing this, you're losing that, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, man. Right?
Yeah, and you know what? When you eat that big avocado, it tastes a lot better at 700 BTC, right? Yeah.
It sure does, man. Well, plus the fact that I always tell the cashier, I say, thank you very much for accepting my payment in Bitcoin. They go, what? What? Yes, this Bitcoin debit card, you just accepted payment in Bitcoin. Oh, really? What's that about? I said, well, you know, we're friendly with them because we see them, you know, almost every day. And I said, well, yeah, we'll talk about that sometime, you know. And we got a bunch of Japanese people that followed us that way into our group. And I think, you know, there was a topic earlier about recruiting, right? And we might come back to that later, but I'd like to see some of your new toys there. And G, you got some kind of like a new toy you got in the mail? Would you like to tell us about that, man?
Yeah, I will. I'll tell that. I'll show you that in just a half a second. Pedro, mate, what did you coming from, you know, where you are at the moment, where your journey is? Obviously, it's different to myself. Grandpa's in Japan. You know, we've got people all over the world from all different backgrounds, and they're all taking different journeys and at different times. What yeah, just give us a snapshot of what your life is like, or how we can change with when you max this program out, and you will max this program out.
Okay. So but yeah, it's definitely different here, you know, because right here, I'm gonna tell you the good things about Mexico, because pretty sure you heard about a lot of bad things, but it's not what it is, you know. Just a lot of news is just crazy. The good thing is here, you don't have to go outside to go buy some tortillas. You know what tortilla is for the tacos? Everything comes to your door, you know, like they go on a motorcycle and tortillas, and you know, or bread, you know, bread or like sweet bread. They knock and, do you want this? No thanks. They knock, you want this? No thanks. So they know. Anyways, yeah, here in Mexico is I mean, it's tough. I've been here about 8 years, and my story has been crazy. I'll maybe tell you later on, and maybe in the future, you know, not right now. I'm feel a little video nervous. Nah, it's a long story. 8 years has been, and so yeah, like I said, I need to step up. You know, I need to change everything. I mean, yeah, I used to work. I make good money compared to most people here, because right here, construction, they probably get paid like $20 a day. You know, that's hardcore, you know, for construction in the sun and everything. And so I just like, I need to step up. And the way it's gonna change, there's many reasons why I'm doing this, you know. And by the way, I have like 13 in MPA. I have 13 active referrals, and on MPCA I have 4. Yeah, and So the reason why I think all these rev share industry is going to change my life, BTC, everything, and to give us something right there on the conversation you guys were having. I have a lot of people on my WhatsApp, on my chat, because I'm like, the one that tells them this is what's gonna happen. I motivate them basically, and they're like, Pedro, the Bitcoin is going down. I'm like, so what? I mean, go buy some more. Yeah, okay, go buy some more then. Like Pedro, Pedro's going up. Should I sell it? I'm like, literally, I can't tell you what to do, because if I say something, they're gonna come back at me and they're gonna be like, it's your fault, this and that. Basically, I just like, you know what? It's your decision. Coming with $10, coming with 100. It's up to you. But you got my 100% support. That's what you're gonna get, support. And I talk to the big dogs on top. It's not be myself. I have people on top. So yeah, sorry, Angie. You're in it. You're in the crime scene. So anyways, yeah. I think Bitcoin, everything's gonna change my life. I gave myself like about 2 years, 3 years, everything changed. So I maxed it out, maybe about a year and a half. Because my brain is, since I started all this, my brain is not the same. I'm not the same guy. People look at me, they're like, you're not the same guy. I'm like, I know, I'm better, So anyways, yeah, one of my goals and one of the reasons why I'm hungry, to be successful is because, my parents, they're back in the United States, and I haven't seen them in about 8 years. So that's one of the reasons why I want to go back. There's many reasons why it's stopping me. Obviously, everything happened with the immigration and everything like that. So anyways, there's a lot of things that are keeping me strong. But yeah, I always have my downs and everything. But yeah, everything's gonna change. I mean, like personally, like everything's gonna change. I'm changing every day. I'm changing. I'm not the same guy that I am. If I show you like pictures, videos, or whatever, you're gonna be like, that's not him. That's not him. You know what I mean? So anyways, it's gonna change me in a lot of ways. Get new gadgets. New. I have 3 laptops, but they're all from work. I want one that I would like to have with better image, pixels, and all that stuff. And step it up in the game. I get mad. Actually, I get mad every day, everybody, because I be like, make videos. I'm not winning nothing out of it. I'm not winning absolutely none of it. Just make videos every day, make videos, and they don't listen. They don't listen.
Yeah, and I know, bro. I know exactly. I really, all you can do is through your journey, just try to help as many people as you want, and the people that want to take the action will take the action. There's going to be people that don't, right? So there's nothing you can do about it, and just focus on you, man. And that's really all you can do. But look, if I can give you one piece of advice, I mean, I've already told you to make videos, but if I can give you one piece of advice or a couple of pieces of advice, and what you said is like, I like what you said when, I don't know if you remember saying it, but you said, look, I give myself a couple of years, maybe 1.5 years or 2 years. When you said that, it for me, it's like, okay, this guy's hungry, but he's focused, but he's patient as well, right? And this is something that is a quality that not many people, they don't want to be patient, right? And success, it takes patience. And when I first started an MPA and I was broke as hell, and I was like at 50 ad packs or 100 ad packs, I'm like, I'm never going to get there. But what I did was I stayed focused and I was patient, and eventually, over time, I got to the top, right? I maxed it out. So if I can give any advice to you, Pedro, just keep what you're doing, stay focused, do what you do. People see your proof and social proof. Don't worry about too much, everything else. The people that will want to come into your life and help you get to them, and you can in turn help those people, they will appear. So you don't have to worry about that. And you'll attract good people that'll help you get to where you want to get, and you can help them. And if you just stay consistent and be patient, because everything to do with success, there's patience in that formula, and this is what most people don't get. So for success to happen, patience has to happen, right? So once you understand that and go, yeah, okay, it's going to take time. If I just consistently do the things that are productive, that are the high income revenue activities daily, sooner or later, I'm going to get what I want, right? And that's what I can say. Just it's comforting for you to hear those words, because, and I know it sucks because we want to get there earlier, right? We're so hungry for success. We want to get there earlier, but you know, our group's going to help you. We're going to help you. I'm going to help you. And sooner or later, I think that you're going to do really well, because you're pretty hungry. You can do videos, and then as people see that, right? If you keep on doing videos and people see that, they're gonna see your success, and then the people that said, you know, things about you before, they will actually inquire and want to know more information as you go through this journey. So it's all good. It's fantastic to get someone on board and get that perspective, because you know, we're all from different. We don't know about Mexico, so and I was saying this to Paul Reviere as well. You know, what you need to do is you need to understand that you are valuable, right? You are unique to yourself, and you bring a whole set of skills and uniqueness to the marketplace that only you have. See, that's the difference. That's the game changer that you have compared to everyone else. You don't want to be like everyone else. You want to be like Dennis from Japan that wears that funny hat, right? That's who you want to be. You want to be yourself. And the more that you become yourself, the more that people are going to be attracted to you. You don't want to be a jack of all trades. You want to be someone that is specific and that it masters one thing. And then before I go into my toy and before I rabbit on too long, I do want to say I got this message from someone today, and they said they've been watching me for a while, you know, yada, yada, yada. And then they said they wanted my links, right, to MPA and MPCA. And they said one thing. They said, you've been in the game for as long. You've stayed true to the game, right? And when someone says that, it means like, you know, you've stuck it out. You didn't change, right? No matter the thick and thin, you stayed the course and you followed through. And then when someone says that, it's like, you know what? It's like everything comes together for you, because you didn't change your path. You didn't get influenced by other people that had their own agendas. You had your goal, you had your focus, and you stuck with it and through thick and thin until you got the result. And that's what most people don't do. They just want to continue on and go for it, you know, get distracted and all this sort of stuff. But if you stay the course, eventually you're going to get the results that you want. So when I got that message, it was good to know that at least someone's watching and they're like, you know what, you stayed true to the game, but a lot of people haven't. So that's what you got to do. You got to stay true to your course, and then once you do, over time, people will go, you know what, that Pedro, that Ralph, that Grandpa, 12 freaking months later, they're still talking about MPCA, right? I need to get with these people because they haven't switched. They stayed true to the course, and that's the key to one of the keys to success. So before I rabbit on any further, very quickly, I got my Trezor today, which is just like a, you know, I can store my Bitcoin on this. I'll do a live stream. It's just something to consider as you build your MPCA account, and then you get a lot of Bitcoin you can store into a cold storage device, so then no one can take it, right? So anyway, happy days. It's all good. So without you know, talking too much, I want to get back to the guests. Okay, so Ralph, you know, we're probably going to wrap this up. Did you want to? Did you have any sort of closing thoughts for yourself, or is there anything that you wanted to know about MPCA we can elaborate on?
Yeah, I just want to confirm what you just said. So this is for me also the big point in all this rev share industry is be consistent, be persistent, be focused, and go your way until you reach your goal. And maybe it take 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years. You know, in Germany, the average people has to work 40 years to get a pension. and then they are struggling with making it their life, you know, because it's not enough. So when we talk about 3 or 5 years here, staying focused and be persistent, what we are talking about, you know. So, and so yeah, don't jump around. And I see some people in the online business, announcing every day a new program and the next best program and blah blah blah. Just give no thought to this. Focus on this one program, and as I said, it's the best in the market, and then you cannot do anything wrong.
Yeah, exactly. You want to be the master of one. You don't want to be a jack of all trades. You know, when your name is mentioned, you want to be like, you know what, that guy's, he's like right up in there in rev shares. This guy, this girl, he's like right in there. You know, we need to get with them, and that's really important, because I see so many people jumping around, and that's what you got to focus on, right? You want to be like the Lionel Messi of football. You want to be like the Michael Jordan of basketball. You want to be the Ayrton Senna of Formula One. You know, you want to be the Tiger Woods of golf. That's what you want to focus on. Then people, you know, it's just part of your brand. People like, they don't question. They contact you, they join you, they buy ad packs, and they get started. That's what happens, right? They don't, it's like, oh, I might put in $10. You don't attract these, like, there's nothing wrong with that, okay? People, everyone's going to start, but then you attract better quality people because you're at a higher level, all right? So, Grandpa, do you have any closing thoughts or anything that you wanted to mention?
Right. Well, what I really like about being part of this group is that everyone synergizes with each other, you know, and they tend to agree with the ideas. They add their own thoughts to it. Talking about patience, everyone on the Japan team, when they join, they make a 3-year commitment to do this, right? We had my wife and I had our Tai Chi practice this morning, and the guy said, well, in the first year you'll learn this, the second year you'll learn this, and the third year you're going to learn this. Then we'll go to our Aikido practice on Thursday, and they say, oh yeah, in a decade you'll be able to master this part. You know, so patience is the name of the game over here. You say, oh, I'll try it for a few months. I said, not in this place you won't. If you can't make a year commitment, 2-3 year commitment, we don't need you in here, baby. Right? Now, like Pedro said, when you show up every day, you do that one consistent activity like making those videos, people start to notice. You know, like Bruce Lee said, I don't practice 1,000 kicks, right? I practice one kick 10,000 times every day. And you better not be around when I use it.
Yep.
Right? So like you just stay consistent with making those videos. And guess what? Those people that don't want to follow you, none of my team makes videos. They don't make videos because, konnichiwa minasama, MPCA desu. Who's going to understand that? Right? In Japanese, right? But they pound it, man. They love this thing. They pour their heart and soul into developing it. And they're thinking, this is going to be for my kids, this is going to be my grandkids, this kind of thing, the Bitcoin that they're earning now, right? Even my wife said, hey, guess what? Let's start giving Bitcoin to our grandkids. I said, okay, sounds like a good idea. And this concept of Ethereum coming, man, when I tell my wife that, she's going to jump right out of her chair. She's just going to love that. You know, so I hope that does come to fruition. And like back to what Pedro said, you know, people saying you're not the same guy. Yeah, well, he's getting better and better every day. It's noticeable. Just stay the course, Pedro. People are gonna, you know, like NG said, you're going to be the Spanish guru of MPCA in the world, man.
Yeah, no, awesome, absolutely. Thanks for jumping on. As you're always consistent. You know, those things, those people, we can learn a lot from the people in Japan. Absolutely, you know, the things that they do is time and tested. You know, so thanks for jumping on board, Grandpa. And we might close it out with Pedro. Obviously, you know, being the new kid on the block. your journey is exciting. You got a lot of energy, and we look forward to seeing you grow and get better. And like, what's 200? Like, let's just say $200 a day you're taking out. I mean, what's that in pesos? Is that's obviously good money, yeah, in Mexico?
You said 200, sorry?
Yeah, 200 USD a day.
Yeah. I wouldn't be in Mexico. I would be somewhere else.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's what you Mexico 200. It's 4,000 pesos. That's what like a administrator earns a week. Someone with a career. Monday.
Yeah. Yeah, no, sweet as Pedro. Awesome. Well, thanks for jumping on board and sharing your story. We might look, come on aboard again whenever you feel, and we can hear the rest of your story. But yeah, it's been fantastic having you on board tonight, Pedro.
Yeah, sorry. My grandma was talking to me, and I didn't want to. I couldn't. I wasn't concentrating. What was that? You said we'll continue next time. I couldn't.
Yeah, look, we'll have you on another time. Maybe you can tell us a little bit about your story more, or you don't have to tell us everything about. But definitely where you're at right now, you've got a fantastic opportunity to really reach the Spanish community and get a lot, get a lot of people involved in MPCA. I mean, I don't know. I haven't really seen too many Spanish leaders at all. So you've got a fantastic opportunity to crush it with, especially with YouTube, and get people on board. So
Can I say something real fast?
Yeah, sure, man.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I live in Mexico. Most of my referrals are from Colombia, Venezuela. They're not from Mexico, But anyways, first of all, thanks for having me here. It's nice to meet you, Angie, Gavin, Grandpa, Ralph. And so what I was trying to say here is that give me one sec. Is to start saying no to most of the things that I don't know if you guys understand me, but like people always used to invite me. They used to be like, Pedro, come here. Pedro, come here. Pedro, here. Invest. I was like, okay, he's winning money. Let's all make money, And then since they were like focused on one thing, and then I started saying no. I felt bad, I was like, oh, it's my best friend. I can't tell him no. But I was already MPCA, MPA. So when I start saying no, and then like in a polite manner, you can't just be like no. There's been times I'd be like, no, okay, look, you told me 10 times, my answer is it's not gonna change. It's no. I'm sorry. I have my mind 110% focused. Hope everything goes good with your business, but I'm focused with this, And then one time they were like, what did you do? I'm like, and I started, and I got him in, I got him in without trying to get him in. When it was wrap this up, you don't have to say yes to everything, you just stick with one. If you have the program you want to master, which I already have MPCA, MPA, which I'm going to master it, I'm going to smash it, like Angie says, I'm going to, lo voy a acabar, como dicen aquí en México. And so, yeah, just start saying no, Only to your mom say yes. Don't say no to your mom. You're going to get whooped. But start like, oh, this new matrix, all these new red shirts, because there's a lot of stuff out there, guys. A lot. Because at first I was like, ooh, shiny object, ooh, that's, ooh, No, just no. I mean, it might sound hard. Just say no. Sorry, amigo or amiga. I'm already focused 110%. Maybe I'll look it up in the future. Thanks for sharing. Have a great day. Much of it. That's it. You don't have to say just no. Just like no. Be mad. Be some do that, because they might come back and be like, hey, what are you doing? What did you do? Why So they want to know the little secret also. Everybody wants to know the little secret. Everybody wants to get the everybody wants to make money, basically, you know, and just not make money. Like, it's experience, like literally, like just my mind. Like sometimes I'll go into bed and talk to my girl, and then she's like, "What the hell did you?" Like after an hour, like, "What the hell did you just say?" I'm like, I just don't. Personally, the only thing I know what I say. But yeah, just basically say no, stay focused, like NGC says, and I'm gonna smash this thing, man. So you better be careful out there.
Man, I love that. I love that enthusiasm. That's absolutely right. And the thing is, as well, as you get more successful, more people are gonna approach you, and you're gonna have to say no more often, because you know less is more, right? That's what I've discovered through this journey. Less is actually more, because you know it really gives you. You've only got so many certain time. Like, you know, if I'm going to do something else, then it's going to take time away from my family. It's going to take time away from my girlfriend. It's like, no, sorry, because I'm not going to take time away from my family and time. You come second best, right? So that's going to happen. Say no more often, and it's only gonna really whatever you're doing now, it's really going to speed up that process the more times you say no. So absolutely, man, fantastic. Thank you for coming on board tonight, Pedro. We might, you know, get to know you over more webinars whenever you feel comfortable coming on. You're welcome anytime. Once again, thank you, Ralph and Grandpa, for jumping on this webinar. It's been fantastic. Due to technical difficulties, it's all good. And you know, we're gonna push forward. We'll see you. I'll be in Singapore this week, and I'm going to shoot some live streams, and I'll try to get the top leaders, Uday and all the top dogs in MPA, and find out about as much as I can about MPCA, what's happening in the future. So I'll let you guys know that, and then the next webinar, you know, I can deliver that information to you guys. So thanks everyone for watching tonight. Get back to Pedro. Definitely get back to him. He's making things happen in the Spanish community, and he's going to be an awesome Spanish leader. Same with Ralph, and same with Grandpa, right? We're committed to you. You see us on here every week because we're committed to our success, and we're committed to your success. So if you want someone like that on board, then you need to contact one of us. So with that said, thanks everyone for joining us tonight. This is webinar 19 over, and we'll see you next week, guys. Catch you guys later.
Adios.
See yous.